Let's fix this loose page. In my last video, a page came away with the softcover during the repair. With a bit of heat, I was able to safely remove it for reattachment. With loose pages, we begin firstly by checking the inside edge of the page. If it's torn or uneven, use a ruler and a knife to create a clean straight edge. You can use your cutting mat to align. If there are any remaining fragments still attached inside the book, remove those as carefully as possible. Next, test how the page fits once reinserted. In this case, the loose page is the very last page in the book, which makes it one of the easiest repairs. Pages from deeper within the book can be a bit trickier to position, so carefully open the book and test the alignment. If needed, trim a small amount from the inside edge to improve the fit. It's better to trim slightly more than necessary than too little, as a small gap is far less noticeable than an overhang. With the page prepared, I'll use a technique called tipping in to reattach it. Apply a thin layer of PVA glue, only a few millimeters wide, along the entire inside edge on one side only. You can use baking paper to protect the rest of the page from any stray glue. Side note here, this was probably twice as wide as what I needed, so in your case, probably use about half the width that I was using. Then we carefully insert the page back into position. When happy with the alignment, you can run your finger down the seam to press the glue into the page. You can also use other tools, like the back of the paintbrush that you use for the gluing, or you could also use a bone knife or a straight edge, just to work itself in there a little bit better. Once happy with the alignment, a sheet of baking paper is inserted on either side of the page to prevent any bleed through glue from sticking the surrounding pages together. Then, the book went into the press overnight to dry. Tipping in is one of those repairs that looks fussier than it actually is, and once you've done it once, you'll wonder why it ever felt daunting. You can see here that I probably overdid it with the glue a bit. About half the width would have worked much better, but regardless, the page is reattached, and it works as intended. Let me know if you've attempted a similar repair, or if you have any other helpful tips.